This is this is like a cool. This could be a really cool challenge. Oh, you had to fall in the water, didn't you? Okay. I think I am gonna need more wood. Are there any chickens I can lure? Here, chickies. Anything over here? Any caves? Somehow I was thinking that if I went into a cave, that like if I bumped my head on stone, it might bump me downwards. But that's obviously not going to happen. Kind of like I also thought that if I ran and then jumped, I would like get to the highest point of my jump and then float. But actually, and I didn't say this when I started this video, but when I was walking, I tried hitting the jump key and it just wouldn't let me jump at all. So now there were some chickens over here. Hey guys, I might need your meat at some point, although I'm still not hungry. Oh, he ran all the way up there. There we go. At least that. Okay, so now I've proven that I can obtain food. Come back down here, chicken. Oh, sheep. I still want to try the carpets too. Oh, I wonder if a bed. Oh, that's another thing I'd like you guys to try in this challenge. What happens if you create a bed and you sleep? Does it lower you to the level of the bed once you wake up? Okay, that's challenge number 2. I'm going to write these down as I continue to explore on screen. So as I said, I'm adding voiceover to this afterwards. Let's kill a cow. I don't think he's got any useful items other than his food. I mean, leather armor, but that's not going to help me vertically. So, ladders, bed. Alright, now, how can I get this stuff without using up all of my resources? Oh, even the XP orbs aren't coming into me. That's interesting. Ooh, iron, you're so far down. How could I... What if I went in there, broke to the iron, and then placed blocks to pop the iron upwards into my inventory? It's going to take a long time, but that could be a valid way to get iron if it's near the surface. I mean, otherwise you're really going to be strapped for ability to get iron. Furnaces like this. I might as well cook my meat. 1 coal is more than enough. In fact, I should probably do the chicken first and then pop the beef in with a hot swap. All right, let's get ready to enact the hot swap. And click, 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 click. Beef is in, chicken's out. Hot swap complete. Well, no, I'm way too impatient to go down and get that iron. Perhaps if I was on a different seed. This would be pretty interesting if you did an extreme, or sorry, if you did amplified biome seed too, wouldn't it? So what are some other things that could cause you to change your height? Ooh, a horse with a saddle. Now, I think this would be almost impossible to get a saddle out of a dungeon. But that said, it is absolutely possible. And then if you were able to get it on a horse, like you flew over plains, you tamed one, if you could get a horse under your control, I'm guessing that you could ride around with no problems and gravity would act like normal until you popped off the horse. So that should be one of the main goals of this game mode, is to get a horse. And let's see, or if you wanted to get a carrot on a stick with a pig, because I think fighting spiders should be okay to get string. Obviously, wood is fine. If you found a village, to get carrots. Wait, beetroots. No, chorus fruit warps you, not beetroots. Right? Yeah, chorus fruit. Although getting to the end. That would be quite an accomplishment. Ender pearls. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see if he knocks me up just a lit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. He knocked me up quite a bit. Now look at how quickly my health recovered. Because I guess my saturation is high. I guess I'm not using up any or barely any. Oh, shoot. I have to have a block over my head. Barely any hunger. Oh, I did not expect to be up this high, but now I can perhaps get the wool. If I can get them into a good position, and the wool would let me do carpet. Please. No, I don't think I'm going to find a good spot here unless I just wait for them. I can't get these unless I place. Should I take the time to place? Well, this is going to be pretty frustrating over here because now I'm so high up. It may be a little bit slow going, but I'm going to fly over to this other island here. And then let's see if I can't. Oh, you know what? Snow layer. Snow layer is thinner than slabs. It's only 1 thick, 1 pixel instead of 4. If I can get some snow layer and make like a 1 deep snow and then a 2 and oh wait a minute, what about water? Oh, please let me go up. Oh my gosh, it's letting me go up. And if I don't do anything, did it push me down? I think water pushes you down. Oh, water is awesome. So a water bucket is a must, and you could put the water bucket against a wall in your base, and that will allow you to change your height up and down as needed. That would be the answer to, oh shoot, I'm like a pixel too low. All right, let's get some snow layer. So goals are going to be making ladders, or maybe that's just a tip. I think if the water works to go up and down, the ladder should work. Making a bed, getting a water bucket is a primary goal. And then getting a horse is like how you win this challenge. I think vines would be an interim goal. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see if snowballs can knock me down. Where did the snowball go? How come I don't see it anymore? Oh, did it just come? It seemed like it took a long time to throw a snowball, didn't it? Let's try this again. I'm looking straight up. Oh. That one seemed to come down pretty quick. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that was... Oh my gosh, why are snowballs taking so long to come down? Is the levitation effect making snowballs go way higher? I think the levitation effect is making the snowballs go higher than normal. I was hoping to throw one up and then let it land on my head and knock me downwards a little bit here. Maybe that could be an interim goal. I can't really shoot myself with an arrow because I don't have a bow. Look at this. I'm like just 1 pixel too low to be convenient. This is going to be even harder than it was before. So water, probably ladders, beds, and horses so far. Food is not an issue because you don't lose any food in this mode. Fighting mobs shouldn't be an issue unless you just get yourself into danger. I do want to test out this snow layer. And I'm guessing that snow layer and carpets will behave similarly. But it looks like I'm going to be able to get snow layer a lot faster than carpets. I guess I just flew a little bit too high for the water. I jumped up out of the water, and now I'm too high. I can't get back down into it. So that's a risk. So wherever you put your water, you're going to want to put it someplace that you can get back down to, and you're probably going to want to have a second water bucket. Although again, getting the iron to make water buckets is really going to be a challenge. Talk about a hardcore challenge. Holy smokes. Now, I don't think mobs spawn up there in that snowy biome at this altitude. I'm not sure. Okay, good. I got the snow. I think I need 2 snow blocks. So this is going to take a little bit here because I've got to actually break the snow, and then I have to break... What tool am I using here? My hotbar's all messed up. Oh! And then I'm going to have to break so that there's a block above my head in order to pick up the snow. At least I'm getting used to that part of the mechanic pretty quickly. Okay, so horse, or let's say a pig, a saddled pig. Oh, actually, a saddle is almost going to be impossible. Wait, you can get a saddle from fishing. Ooh, can you hook yourself with a fishing pole? Can you hook yourself with a fishing pole? And are there any villagers that trade for saddles? I actually don't think so. Villagers do trade for ender pearls. So that's something that you could do. Get ender pearls from a villager, and that should actually, when you throw one, it should actually warp you down to the block level. Oh, I thought it was 2 for snow, but it's actually going to be 3. Okay, let's keep digging. Oh wait, I don't have 3. That wasn't helpful at all. Oh man. Okay, so this test run is very difficult and not all that successful, although I've learned some things that will become goals for the next goals for you, the viewer, in my actual challenge, which I will put out at the end of this series. Now, I'm going to probably cut some stuff. Why can I not pick up stuff? There's a block above my head, but it's too far down. It's too far down. That is not good. So you have to really be careful. Okay, let me have a slab. I can pop the stuff up into my inventory. No, come upwards, please. Not sideways. What if I put a block and then... Oh, come on. It's just bouncing between the 2 slabs. It's not popping upwards enough, even though I have a block above my head. Oh, so you really have to be careful about your vertical height. You really, really have to be careful. Right now I'm too high for the water to help me back down. And that is a problem. That is a real problem. I'm about 34 minutes in, so I'm into my 2nd episode now. I will cut out some of this basic chopping stuff and just flying around if I do that. But I feel like this is good learning to see it. This part at least is good learning. The rain doesn't help push me down, although I will say I like the rain sound a lot better than the old rain sound. It's mild rain. It's not as loud. Most of the sounds in 1.9 I've decided are wet. Like when you use a hoe, not most, but a lot of the new sounds have a wetness to them. So I'm not sure if there's an audio filter that could be applied, like I think it might be called an envelope or a notch filter, that would make them have a more of a rectangular drop off in the waveform. I'm not even sure if I'm speaking out of school or not. But yeah, some of them they're really ushy gushy. Like there's like, oh, yeah, it's almost gross, to be honest with you. Some of the new sounds. Okay, let me try snow layer. I have 6. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably up at layer 7 because I'm 1 or 2 pixels layer than that. It's not boosting me up at all, and that's all 6. So I must be up at pixel 7. So I need 1 more snow layer. So frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick to get it. Any other thing? Oh, a boat. a boat. You could very easily make a boat out of wood at the start. It's a shovel and an old boat recipe. That would probably lower you to water level or just above water level. So I'm putting a boat on here. I did not experiment with boats in this series, but I'm just bringing it up as something that could be useful. Anything that you can right click on. Mine carts, I really doubt you're going to, well, no, yeah, I guess if you got enough iron, or if you found one down in a abandoned mine shaft, you could get a mine cart. But anything that you can right click in and it will override your floatingness would be good. Gosh, I really want to take a horse into the end and get hit by a shulker and see if the horse floats up into the air. How cool would that be to have a Pegasus, although it doesn't last forever like this effect does. And if you remember way back in the first beginning episode, I put the effect on for 9,999 ticks. And there are 20 ticks per Minecraft, or per second, 20 Minecraft ticks per second. So basically 100,000 divided by 20 is like 50,000 seconds. And divide that by 60 is something like 1,000 minutes, something like that. So it's 1,000 minutes is something like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of flight. So basically we could put a time limit on the series for how far, or is it 20 hours? I'll have to do some calculations offline. So I'm trying to get my last snow layer here, just so I can put a 7 snow layer block. I've tested all 6 snow layers at my current height. I just need 1 more snow block, and I'll see that if snow layer lets me go kind of up or down vertically if I move over it. Like if I'm at the same pixel as the top, it should, right? There we go. There's my last snow block. I have to be under an overhang in order to use a crafting table or pick up items or XP. Okay, so I can't place it when I'm... Oh, shoot, it doesn't work. And if I go one more, now it's 8. So, snow layer does not help. I think that means carpets aren't going to help either. That could be an issue. That could be an issue. Whew. Why did I not make a stone axe before? That would speed this up immensely. Well, I could fly around. I could look for some other stone mountain facades with some exposed iron. I think there should be some iron up at this level. Actually, you know what? If I fly around and I look for another mountain with some more water that's higher, that could actually help get me down from here. So my goal for this series is to get back down to a ground level. And then maybe I will do an official challenge. Gosh. What if I drop falling sand and make the water... Okay, what about the source block? Is the source block a pixel higher than where I'm at? No. Oh, man. I'm just too high. I'm too high for water, but I'm not too high for the adjacent block. So I'm like in a really weird spot. Now, could I flow up and down lava? That would probably be a bad idea. Although it is raining. Oh, it's too low anyway. So I think I need to fly around until I find some more water. That's going to be my best bet for getting out of this predicament and ending this experiment. This is... I really like this idea. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to do a whole survival challenge in this, but man, that would be something. So I'm going to go off camera and fly around a bit to find a better purchase here. Okay, so I've flown around I found some more water, which is at the same height. Oh, don't tell me that this is the only height water can spawn at. Is there a higher block inside? No. Okay, more flying. I went far. I went real far. Here's another one. Okay, so water does spawn higher. I guess I should have hit F3 to check what height I'm at. Alright, so this will get me down to the ground. Ooh, I wonder if I can go underwater. What effect does that have on me? Like, this is flowing water, and it lets me go down. What about standing water? It's actually a little bit tricky getting down this even. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I can swim up. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so you can swim up, and if you let go, you actually will go down. But if you go too high in water, it will pop you out. So I'm floating right above the water. I wonder... I'm going to try the snow layer again. Maybe I can get a little bit lower than the 6. So 4 is like a slab. Well, this may be... I think this is the end of my series here. I don't think I can get the height just to the right spot. It's going to be pretty difficult because the water makes me go up or down too fast. I have to kind of... Oh, no. It's not affecting me at all. Huh. So water is definitely your friend in this challenge. The... What did I call it? The float challenge? Game mode float. I better write that down. Game mode float challenge. Okay. So this is the last episode. I've got about 2 minutes of footage left where I'm just goofing around trying to get I definitely think the snowballs have gone up. I mean, look at this thing. I still don't see it coming down. I'm not going to move so that it comes right down on me, hopefully. Look at how long it's taking. Wow, that snowball went super high when you're floating. I never would have guessed that it takes some momentum from you or something. Look at that. That is way higher than a normal old snowball. So I think snowballs are probably too difficult to be useful in knocking you down. I think a bow might be useful because you could... a bow will allow you to kind of shoot upwards just a little bit and then have the arrow come down on your own head. But snowballs are taking way too long. Whoa! Did you hear a second splash? That's the second time that I threw a snowball up and I feel like 2 snowballs came down. That's really bizarre. Did I throw it high enough to seed the clouds and create a second snowball? I feel like that's a bug of some kind. Well, let me get to the land here if I even can. I'm not even low enough for the water. Nope. Come on. Oh, come on. Last time water popped me up high enough. I need to go up just enough. Ah, too much. All right. Well, anyway, that is the game mode float experiment. Hope you enjoyed it.